In this video, I'll be running through how to best utilize Keyhole for your social listening and brand monitoring needs. Are you in charge of understanding the social presence and conversations around your brand or clients? What about understanding the response to a new product release or campaign? Or even searching for and tracking influencers' involvement in a campaign? Our hashtag listening and campaign section is the best place for you. First things first, we want to be able to identify our brand, client, or influencers' posts within our social listening trackers to understand their impact on our campaign or release. So in order to do this, we need to head over to our influencer management sections and add those accounts in here. As you can see, I have already linked my Keyhole accounts. However, if I'm working with a new client or even some influencers that I need to add in, I can do this by clicking on the Add Influencers and either sharing a link for them to authenticate or clicking on Add Manually, inputting the name of the account that I want to listen for, and clicking Save. Doing this will now automatically create filtered reports in your social listening trackers so that you can see the impact of your own accounts or influencers have brought in versus the general public. Once they are added, we can head back to our social listening and campaign tracking section and click into my Keyhole tracker that's listening for mentions of our brand account. We now have the option to segment the data by our My Influencers sub-tracker. This includes the data from the accounts that you've added within the influencer management section so that you can now report on just the brand or influencer's impact on your campaign. Heading back to the main dashboard, if you'd like to understand when existing and potential influential users are using your search terms, then head over to our Influencers tab. Here we'll see the users added within our influencer management section, as well as any Twitter user with a big following or a lot of engagement that has also mentioned your brand search terms that Keyhole has now identified as a potential influencer for you moving forwards. So now we understand how to monitor our own impact. Next, we need to analyze how others are discussing the brand or client's campaign or releases. There are a few ways to do this. Firstly, on the main dashboard, take a look at our related topics word cloud. This shows you out of all of the posts collected, what are the trending keywords or hashtags that users are including when discussing your brand or campaign. For example, if I head back to keywords, I can see that tools is being used a lot. If I click into this, it will show me on the side view every post that's including those keywords as well. And it will help me better understand what people are talking about when they're discussing this keyword as well as my main search terms. This is a great place to understand the general conversation and guide any PR or marketing content strategies in real time moving forwards. Secondly, we can see an overview of our sentiment score. Here we can see, based on our machine learning algorithm, how our brand is being perceived in users' posts. If I wanted to dive deeper into this, head over to our sentiment tab on the left-hand side. Here we can see the sentiment over time, as well as what particular keywords are driving the positive and negative sentiment. If your campaign has curse words, sarcasm, or are in different languages, and they're coming up as negative or neutral and you want to change them, then you can always edit it within here, or even add your own keywords by clicking this edit button, adding them within here, and clicking save. By making small tweaks like this early on, this will help ensure that your sentiment score is more accurate moving forwards. Finally, to ensure that you're always in the loop, head over to our tracker settings tab on the left-hand side and scroll down to our intelligent notifications section. Here you can set up email notifications to be sent to you when, for example, a post comes in with a negative sentiment, or if a user with a high amount of followers posts about your brand. Simply add in your email up here and click save at the bottom. You're almost there. Set up your trackers and start listening now. Happy tracking!